that and across it. See how easy it is?
Well, he was one of the game's all-time great ball strikers. Greg Norman, one of the most dominant professional golfers to ever swing a club, is playing a key role in putting big-time golf on the map in central Indiana. Norman is the founder of the LIV Golf Tour, the rival to the PGA Tour, and he flew in his private jet to Westfield last week, and I sat down with him and asked him how Westfield and the club at Chatham Hills made the cut.
LIV is coming to Chatham Hills, and they will be hosting their prestigious individual championship here in our city.
Norman calls Chatham Hills and Westfield a no-brainer for a stop on the 2025 LIV Tour, the state's fastest-growing city, scoring high on an elaborate scorecard that Norman says is needed to pick places that can be long-term partners.
When we come to a destination, we take down 853 rooms, right? So you imagine the economic from a tax standpoint and all that stuff. It has a mass, that's just us, right? Not bringing in the spectators and the sponsors and all that stuff.
Oh,
Chase Koepka.
Yeah.
Oh! There it is! There it is!
So when we identify the area where we truly think it's going to be a long-term partnership, and I use the word partnership in full sincerity, because that's what I look for, and making sure you do have partners into the future, because we want to invest. We bring $50 million every week of value into there. So we want to invest in that to maximize our return on that $50 million. So it's really a partnership with the developer, partnership with the golf club, partnership with the state, partnership with the county, the local mayor. Everybody just comes together on this deal. And a rising tide floats all boats. So our success is their success. So it really was important for me. And then adding the peat and Alice dye ingredient into it. Yeah, very, very passionate about those two guys. I still think about them a lot when I'm walking around the golf course.
While in Westfield, Norman got a look at millions of dollars in course enhancements at Chatham, which he emphasizes will not alter the course layout.
The characteristics and the quintessential peat dye design has not been changed one bit. And that's what I'm probably the most proud of, because you don't want to come in here as an architect to change another architect's philosophy about why he built the golf course and the style he built the golf course. So I've been very, very meticulous in making sure it's exactly, if Pete was standing there right beside me, this is exactly what Pete would want.
For 7, the par 5 short side in the bunker, and it's perfect.
As for the event, Norman says fans should be ready for golf and more.
So your day, if you're a spectator or a fan, when you come here, within 6 hours, you've had a hell of an experience, right? From watching golf to a fan experience, the fan village, to having a concert and going home.
Organizers say the economic impact of the LIV Tour in Westfield next year could be as high as $29 million. The event runs August 15th through the 17th. Well, fast tracking now to another sports-related event, packing big dollars into the economy, the Performance Racing Industry Show in Indianapolis this week. It's one of the biggest conventions the city hosts each year. It's a who's who gathering from the world of motorsports. More than 67,000 vendors, track owners, manufacturers, just about every aspect of racing in Indy for the annual show, which has a $70 million economic impact on the region.
Tony Stewart, a native Hoosier, his dream comes true. Tony Stewart wins the All-State 400 at the Brickyard.
Well, Columbus, Indiana native Tony Stewart, one of the biggest names to ever get behind the wheel of a race car. The only driver to ever win a championship in both IndyCar and NASCAR. And that just scratches the surface of his achievements on the track. Stewart is now 53, married with a son, and Mary Rachel Redmond caught up with him as he marks his 25th year in racing.